All right, you might be wondering what is going on over here, and or not. Maybe you're not wondering at all. But in this video, I do want to introduce you to BPF Ultra Magnus and explain why I purchased him, despite having several perfectly fine copies of the Siege Ultra Magnus, and that's what the video is going to be about. And I still love you, buddy. Don't get it twisted. All right, so here he is on his lonesome. The other Autobots and Decepticons are on the side, and we'll bring them back when we're doing a size comparison. But yo, check this out. They called this fool Lieutenant. I feel like it said Lieutenant or something, and somebody who doesn't know English just kind of like copied it, and it became Lieutenant. And it says Tongtian, and I'm not really sure what that means. But yeah, it's from the deformation stuff. You can tell that it's obviously Siege Ultra Magnus, but there's been a couple of changes, and one of those changes you can see over here on the thighs. He's been, not only has he been oversized, he's been extended as well, so he has the kind of like thigh extenders, but other than that, everything seems to be pretty much on par. The same like missiles, little side blasters, and yeah, the hand blaster and stuff. One of the things that someone told me is that, see these little 5mm ports? I've been told that they have not been enlarged, so that they are the same as a standard Hasbro one, so I'm kind of excited to see that. And so let's kind of take him out of the package. And yeah, the package, for what it's worth, is pretty cool. Box is very solid, and this was sent to me by TF Safari. I believe this was their last copy. Maybe they'll get a refresh or something like that, but yeah, I think I got the last one. Okay. So here he is. Boy, that looks nice, man. That looks way nice. The color is very, very vibrant. Different than this Magnus. I mean, I don't know if that's painted or not on his chest, but this paint is very, very different. It's way more bluey, I guess. But I can definitely tell that there's a mismatch between the chest and the forearms, and that is bothering me a little bit. I wish they had gone over it with the same amount of paint, because this and this are the same, but those forearms are different. Oh, my OCD is kicking in. I wish they hadn't done that. But everything else looks good. The paint, and it's the same thing. Red plastic with paint on top, just like the Siege version. And everything is just magnified. And yeah, he's in with these little twist ties. And behind him, whoa, the bottom of the tray got all destroyed. And over here, yeah, we just have the instructions, and yeah, we've all seen these before, so not that exciting. Whatever. I'm trying to see, like, what is this, dude? It's supposed to be some type of, like, I don't know, Cybertronian backgrounds. Looks like something out of like Aliens or something like that. But anyway, let me remove all these twist tie things, because it's gonna super trigger me, and then we could take a look at them a little bit more. Okay. You know, I realize I almost forgot to tell you why I got this guy. It's simply a matter of scale. Studio Series Magnus was way too big for me, and so I sold him to a friend, and this guy's a little small, and so this guy ended up being perfect. I saw a couple of pictures online where they actually compare this dude with the white bot on the inside, and they're the same size, right? Get the cup out of here. And so I thought it was really interesting, and I picked him up. But yo, while I unboxed him, I was looking at his blaster, and I felt like, I don't think this is that much bigger than the standard Ultra Magnus is. And I was like, maybe it's not even oversized at all. So get this. So I took a look at the missile. Like, this is the one that comes with the BPF. And first of all, they have gap fillers, dude. I'm like, what? I don't know if this is from somebody's homebrew kit or something. But yeah, man, that looks nice. And they filled it out, and look, they're the same size. Right? I'm not tripping, dude. They're the same size. And so this should be interchangeable. Yeah, man, it's a standard 5mm. So that's kind of wild. And another thing that these fools did, this is the side blaster. All right, so this is Nova Primes. This is the only one I had here. And I was pretty certain that this part is hollow. Yo, look at these fools. Yo, they filled it out. They filled out everything. That's kind of wild, dude. And I'm like, who did that? Again, I'm just thinking that did like some third party do it, like a 3D printer, 3D print. You know what I'm talking about? The 3D printed upgrade kits. Because I don't know, but it looks really, really nice, and I can dig it. Also, he's very heavy. He has metal. I don't know. This must be metal, dude. He has heft to him. I think that's the only. No. His feet are metal. Goodness gracious. Wow. No, he's all sorts of nice. I mean, again, we're all familiar with Magnus, and so I'm not necessarily going to go over all the stuff that we're familiar with in terms of transformation and all of that, but I did want to do a size comparison, and that's primarily what this video is about. So here he is side by side with Magnus, right? And that's fine. That's fine. More importantly, here he is with Earthrise Prime. I think that's a pretty good size. He's not hulking big, but he's big enough. And he's bigger than this, which is cool. But this just kind of gives him that presence that I really, really want. And then if we swap him out and we put Rodimus in there, yeah, man, that's nice. That's nice. I like that height a lot, dude. I don't know what it is. I mean, this wasn't bad, but then this just kind of has like extra oomph to it. And I don't know by how many percentages they've oversized this. It's just barely bigger. But at the same time, I mean, you can see it's more than just that. And it's more than just the thigh extensions. Everything is wider and bigger. And dude, I'm very, very pleased. Thank you so much, TF Safari, dude. Hooking a brother up. And then we got Hot Rod over here. And I know I said, like, Studio Series is not really my jam. I'm really more of Earthrise is kind of like my line. But, you know, you can kind of mix and match them. I think that looks cool. This with the Studio Series Magnus, which is like, you can't even see how tall he would be. It's just too big for me. It's just too big for me. And it's not that I dislike the Studio Series Magnus. It's like I just said, repeating over and over. It's just too big for me. And then here we have him with Galvatron. The reason why I have this Galvatron and not the other one is the other one has an upgrade kit on him, and it would make him a little bit taller. But maybe I'll bring that one in too, actually. And so here's Galvatron side by side. And yeah, I mean, Magnus is about not the same height. He's bigger than him, but here again, I just personally like this scale a lot. Yeah, it's working for me. And then we have Cyclonus. Isn't Cyclonus supposed to be his arch nemesis or something like that? Because if he is, yo, he's gonna have some problems, bruh. He's gonna have some problems. There's Cyclonus. And by the way, I can't tell if he's yellowing or if it's supposed to be two-tone like that. Like it looked like he got like a backpack on or something, you know what I mean? But there's Cyclonus. Let me actually bring in the Galvatron with the upgrade kit. 1 second. There he goes. That's Galvatron with the upgrade kit. And I think that looks pretty good. Here, Magnus and Galvs are like the same size, but I don't like that. I mean, granted, like when I had the other one, never mind, getting confused right now. But this is good. This is just real good. I like Galvatron a little bit bigger than my Optimus. I just like him having that really, really imposing feel about him. And I like him being bigger than Hot Rod. And yeah, dude, this Ultra Magnus, sorry for all the blurriness, that Ultra Magnus does it for me. But like I said, one of the reasons, despite me saying that Studio Series is not really my jam, I just thought it was really cool that the white hey, the heck? Is that like a stress mark underneath the bit? That's not good. Maybe it's just a reflection of the light. Oh, whatever, dude. But I wanted to compare the white bot, the Albino Prime, shout out to Emgo, and compare it to him. And so let me move these guys out of the way, remove his armor, and then we'll compare him against this, and that'll be the end of the video. All right, so here he is, Queso Blanco, Ultra Magnus, and here is Studio Series Optimus Prime. Look at that. That's great. That's absolutely magnificent. That's so cool. And no pun on the magnificent part. That's just great. I like this so much. Ugh, I'm like giddy inside. And it's weird because, like I said, I'm not really collecting Studio Series, but just having this kind of white bot who's the same size as him, I don't know what it is. Like hey, did we just become best friends? Like it's like that type of moment for me. And I think it's really cool. And they even have this kind of like obtrusive backpack on the back. And oh, it's great, dude. It's like long lost brothers, like Billy Corgan and what is it? Like Bill Burr, right? You guys see that episode of Howie Mandel recently? Well, anyway. But yeah, very, very, very nice. I'm so pleased that I have him. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do some type of like mashup with these two, but definitely having him as part of like my Earthrise and Siege lineup, that's definitely gonna be a thing. I'm gonna incorporate him into the skit somehow. Maybe this big Magnus is gonna be like the leader of all the other Magnis and stuff. I gotta get him to stand straight a little bit. By the way, I really like these thick thighs on him. I think they work quite well. And oh, should I try to like? Oh, should I try to dress him up with the cog? I do have one cog over here. Hold on for a second. Let me step away and I'll be right back. All right, so I put him back in his armor and I dressed him up in one cog. Nothing fancy or anything like that. I mean, it's just one. But yeah, everything works. 5mm ports are exactly as you would expect them. And you can mix and match all of your favorite Iser bots and hook him up however you see fit. But yeah, for me, for you, for TF Safari, for BPF, and Studio Series Prime, yeah, I am a very, very pleased butt bender with this toy, and I thank you for watching, okay? I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.